I know.
Yeah.
Something is missing right now. Something that is going to look a little weird compared to what we've done for the last month. Let's go to the camera on top of Sutra Tower and look out over the Golden Gate Bridge. Nothing. It's perfectly clear out there right now. The marine layer is gone. And considering the month we've had so far, this is kind of a unique moment. And the weird thing about this is the reason we got rid of the marine layer for at least a little while is because there's a storm right off the coast. And I'll explain how a storm actually got rid of the clouds, or at least the low clouds for now. That's a live look from top of the Salesforce Tower looking east. We were also pretty cool today because we did start out with a lot of the marine layer influence and an onshore breeze, and daytime highs today barely made it to 70 for many of our warmest inland spots, and we're all mid-60s, mid to upper 60s right now. Tomorrow, the temperatures are going to come up a little from here, but let's watch the change. If we play the futurecast forward, the high clouds start showing up tonight. That's part of this weak little storm off the coast. You see there's even a little bit of rain out there from a much higher shield of clouds. That's not marine layer stuff. That's actual clouds from a fall weather maker, a weak little storm. In fact, if we go up for the wider view, you'll see where it's going. Right down there, it's going away because it can't come on shore completely. So what it does is we feel the influence because it breaks up the marine layer. And instead of the low gray clouds filling the bay, we're going to see the higher clouds from this system over the next 24 hours. You can see it on the futurecast. Overnight and tomorrow morning, we'll wake up to high clouds. There might be a few low clouds filling the bay, but it won't be really all that widespread. Tomorrow, we've just got another cloudy day, but they're going to be much higher and not the brooding, Fogtober stuff necessarily as much. Morning lows go down to the mid and upper 50s, and we'll see daytime highs tomorrow that do start to warm up a little under this. We'll be in the upper 70s for daytime highs for the inland East Bay. We'll go to the low to mid 70s for the South Bay and the North Bay valleys, and we'll stay right around 70 for much of the Bay Shore, whether it's Peninsula or East Bay. So the big picture pattern shows us we're going to keep things generally the same for the next few days. You don't see the warm-up when you look at the regular satellite, but you do when we get into the 7-day forecast. So I'm just going to go straight to that, and I want you to see what happens for San Francisco, Oakland, and San Jose first. The headline is San Francisco potentially has its first days in the 70s coming this October. 72 would be average. Haven't done any of that so far this month. But by the time we get to Tuesday and Wednesday, a strong enough ridge of high pressure will probably clear out the marine layer the most of any of these days this week, and we'll warm up. Look at Oakland and San Jose, mid-80s. But here's where we get near 90. Those inland East Bay valleys. We're going to hit 89 for the daytime high on Wednesday for the inland East Bay valleys, 88 North Bay valleys. It'll be warm through here, but it doesn't last long because by the time we get to next weekend, we're right back down into the mid-70s. With a 10% chance of rain there, that's not all that likely, but figured I'd mention it anyway. All right.